Hey out there, YouTube. This is Billy Paul. I told you I'm going to try to share something with you every day, something interesting about what's happened. You know, I've been looking for my little pot for my door. You know, you can't find that pot. So anyway, nothing much happening today. So I thought I'd share with you a story from last year. One of the highlights of the year. Now, about July, hot summer day, I said to my friend, my buddy, I said, hey, Mike, you know, why don't you come home with me tonight after work, and we'll have a cookout in the yard. Me and you and the kids, and, you know, yeah, that sounds good. I called the kids up, I said, hey, because, you know, my house is like a box of Cracker Jacks. You don't know if you open the door what you're going to find inside. So, and I live with my kids. I got my oldest son was 22, my little one was 16. I got the older one's girlfriend and my little baby granddaughter, year and a half, apple of my eye. And I give him a call, hey, we're going to have a cookout, I'm going to pick up some ribs and, you know, get some beer, and we're going to have a little cookout in the backyard, if you wouldn't mind cleaning the kitchen. So I get there, we just cooking and eating. Mike's coming over, we're going to have a little cookout. Yeah, all right, Dad. Night, Pops. Night. Here we go. So my buddy comes home with me, we drive over there, and I come in the kitchen, and my daughter-in-law, she's in there, you know, cleaning up or feeding the baby or something like that, and she loves to tell me stuff, that, especially if she didn't do it, and maybe my little boy did it, because she liked to have fun like that and get me going a little bit. And so I come in the kitchen, and I got the ribs, I got the beer, and we're going to have the cookout. The kitchen's kind of cleaned up and ready, right? Yeah, Mike's going to help cook. He's a good cook. We're gonna, and daughter-in-law says to me, did you see what's out on the window, the kitchen window? I said, well, no, I didn't. Let me take a look. So I go over there and I look out the window. I don't see nothing over there but the pine tree, and the fence, and the neighbor's yard. I said, what's out the window? No, she said, not out the window, on the window. Now it's one of them casement windows that cranks out like that, right? I said, on the window. I look up, and there, draped over that casement window, is a condom, a used, in all of its glory, condom draped over the top of the window. Now the window is probably, top of the window, standing about 9-10 feet off the ground. So it didn't come from down below and get tossed up. That'd be odd. It either come out the bathroom window, what's right above it, or, of course, it could have dropped out of an airplane, which would be odd. So, I'm like, damn. She says right away, it's not ours. Meaning her and my older son, it's not ours. And my little boy, that's 16, I look at him and he turns tail and just leaves the room. Enough said, brother. But he knows if you don't catch him, you can't blame him. So I'm going, holy crap. And then I just go about my business, and I just forget about it. I got a cookout we're going to have, right? It ain't the worst things that happen. So we have our cookout, we have our fun, it gets dark, and night's over, we cleaned up, we go to bed. And the next morning, I get up. And I remember that I've got to go to work about 10 o'clock, going in a little late, and I got to go to work, and I remember that condom on the window. And I said, oh, well, I guess I got to get rid of that, don't I? So now I can live with the kids, and because I'm divorced, and so I go out there and I look up top of that window. Yep, that's about It's about 9-10 feet up. I don't know. I had to get a tool for that. And so I go and I get the yard rake. The one you rake the leaves with out the garage. And I come back around, and lo and behold, who's parked across the street in front of my house? Hadn't been around, so don't see the kids from 1 month to the next. She picked that day to come pick my boy up and go do something. Sitting in her car, and I'm out in the side yard with a rake fetching the condom off the window. Well, thank God she's as oblivious as ever. She never even looked over. So now I figure, I got to get the rake. I'm going to get the rake, and I got to get it on that condom, and I'm just going to lift it up and ease it down and take it over to the trash, right? So I do that, but the sun's beating down, and I get that condom hooked on that rake, and it's dried onto the window, and it ain't budging too good. So and mind you, the neighbor is the doctor. In fact, two doctors, Mr. and Mrs. Doctor, and they got the good kids and the fancy cars and the in-ground pool. Oh, and they got me next door. So I'm hoping they're not home because I've got that rake up on that condom, and I give it a little tug, and you know them tines are a little flexible, and it goes ping, and it goes over the fence into the neighbor's tree. You can't make that shit up, man. So now I can't go in the yard. They got a locked stockade fence with the pool in there, and so now I've got the rake, and I got the ex-wife over there, fortunately again, oblivious, and I'm over the fence now with the rake, and I'm in the tree, getting the condom out the tree, hoping it just sticks to the rake. So I get the condom off the tree, and I get it down, and I walk back around to the trash can, and I knock it off the trash can. So that day I decided I better go online and look up condoms and proper condom disposal, because I'm thinking you flush them down the toilet, but maybe the kid knows you ain't supposed to. I don't know what he knows, and if it come out of the airplane according to him. But so I go and I look on the Condom Man website. They got a whole website. You buy them all shapes and colors with proper disposal. And for the record, you ain't supposed to flush them down the toilet. You're supposed to wrap them in some toilet paper and put them in the trash can. I always just throw them out the car window. But anyway, so I'm picking my kid up at his boy's house late that night, and we're driving home, and I say to him, now, hell, I ain't saying that was your condom, if you ain't admitting it. But I want to tell you, I got to talk to you about proper condom disposal in case the occasion should arise. Oh, yeah, Dad, well, I told you that ain't... I said, I know it ain't your condom, brother. I just want you to know. Proper condom disposal. So I told him, I said, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to wrap them up in some toilet paper and put them in a trash can. Don't flush them, which you apparently do. And then I told him the story about the rake and the fence and the neighbor's tree, and the boy is dying. He said, Dad, that is stuff that movies are made of. And I said, yeah, if you're Adam Sandler, I said, I don't know what kind of movie you're going to see that in. But anyway, that's the condom story. It was on the window, and they're over the fence and in the tree, and that's the life of Billy Paul. It don't get any better. See you next time.